Welcome to yet another very interesting video where I will focus on the topic of governance. As we all might be aware that there are various governance systems where countries or organizations are using, and I think each country with its leadership has to opt for the best governance system that will ensure effective and efficient service delivery to their people. So I'll be just highlighting and giving my insights and enlighten the common people on the importance of choosing the right governance system that can benefit the people at the grassroots level in the governance system. I believe in democracy, and I believe it's one of the best governance system whereby the power belongs to the people and the people have a choice to choose their own leaders, unlike in the authoritarian or in a dictatorship or in other forms of governance. Of course, we have countries that are using systems such as communism, other countries are using socialism, and others are using the one that I have spoken now, which is democratic. And I believe all the systems are good. You'll find in some instances where I believe there are good and bad dictators, there are good and bad leaders. So it's up to the countries themselves whenever they are about to design or to develop a system to ensure their interest and the interest of the people at the grassroots level. Because most of the time we find in countries where because of the free market or capitalism, the people at the grassroots level, they will suffer, because in a capitalism, as we all know, it's not bad. Capitalism is not bad, but as long as it does not make the people at the lower level of the pyramid to suffer, the system itself can work for everybody, but it has to be regulated at some point, at some level, so that the people who have voted or who gave power to the governing system, either to the country or to the regional body or to the international body such as the United Nations. So the governing system should be designed in a way that it will empower and give benefits to the grassroots people, whereby the grassroots people will not only be participating in the voting process system or electioneering, they should also, after they have elected their leaders, they should also be able to benefit from the services and the welfares and anything else that the government will offer. They also need to benefit. They should fully participate in a governance system so that it will also ensure transparency. It will ensure integrity. It will give a good image to the government when the people are involved in the decision making. The country where I live, which is Namibia, my country, my beautiful country, I love it very much. The land of the brave. We have a central government, then we have a regional government. In some countries, I think they call it states or provinces, which is a sub-national governance. And then we have a local authority that works in towns. Then we have districts such as constituencies and others. So it shows the levels where the government operates. But then you find sometimes in some government system, the people at the central government, they enjoy more privilege and more benefit and more incentive than those at the lower level. like those at the village or district or constituency or wherever. I think this should be checked because practically speaking, those at the base, it's where the majority of the people are. So I believe, in my opinion, if we really want to reap the result, the benefits, the outcome, the expected output for it to really go to the right people, let's start empowering and giving more resources to the grassroots level, the base, where there is those people in the remote and villages, so that they can also be sustained and so that their living standard can be improved and they can also fully air their views. They can also hold the government accountable. Let's not keep them in ignorance and then we benefit from the ignorance of those people. So I believe it's high time for us as young people, and also in consultation with our elders, we should create a co-leadership approach to our governance system, whereby we don't only look at some people in terms of governance, but we should also make sure that we allow our governance or our government to operate in a way that it will empower and emancipate all the people, irrespective of where they are, in an equal and effective and proportional manner. The government of the day should ensure also that their governance approach or strategy or tactics should target everybody, because we have so many people with all the talents. Let's not only look on one side, then we ignore the other. Let's make sure that our governance system, especially in Africa and other developing countries elsewhere, is there to help and to create a fair or equal opportunities for everybody, for all the people. Let's make sure that in our governance approach, we deliver the services not based on who voted or which region voted or which state voted or which on geographical location of who come from where, which religion you are serving, which creed, or on whatever discriminatory way of doing approach. We should have fairness in our governance system. We should ensure that our governments of the days and the government that we choose to take us forward are there to serve the interest of the people at the grassroots level, at all structures, be it the rich, be it the middle class, be it the poor. The governance system should be designed in a way that it should create an environment that is conducive for all the people to realize and to achieve their goals, as well as for them to better their lives and that of their families, that of their communities, their societies, and also to create justice in the society. Let's not create man-made poverty and unnecessary suffering for the people. If we could share the resources that we have on earth equitably, I think we'll be in the position whereby we reduce some of the social ills. And the best way to reduce some of these challenges that we have is when we make sure that as officials in the government and private sector, we engage in the sharing or allocating of resources to benefit everybody, irrespective of anything. And then we should always strive for efficiency delivery of service. If there is a project that needs to be done, let that project be completed on time. If there is any program that needs to be rolled out, it should be rolled out without any delay, so that we work with time, we spend the resources where it's allocated for that particular purpose, and we ensure that our governance is being refined, is being improved, is being made to work for the interest and for the outcome and for the best services of the people who voted for that country or for that regional body or for that country that is the way to go, for us to just reap the best result and deliver the services that the people will be happy of, and we'll also in the process leave a better legacy for what we have done in this world. And we will be proud of this legacy, and our children and the next generation will be proud of the governing system that we have put in place, because it's there by the people and for the people. I thank you.